What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest. Coming to you live from a very chilly Phoenix, Arizona on Monday, November 28th, 2016. It is Crash of the Titans Day. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you're a regular, welcome back. Thanks for your continued support. As always, if you guys enjoy the content of this video, don't forget to leave a quick thumb up, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell your friends about the channel to find other questers like yourself. And let's get to the action. So, Crash of the Titans, if you're unfamiliar, is a special event in Deadpool's daily quest. Happens once every 5 days. As you can see, I have not done any of my Deadpool daily quests yet because I had a very long day at work and then Monday Night Football, which that game's over, so time to get to the fun stuff. Crash of the Titans requires a specific character from your roster to fight an overleveled boss. Today's opponent is 4-star Invisible Woman, who just got a upgrade that I'm not a fan of. If you see my other videos, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you can go back and watch it. So Invisible Woman has yellow, blue, and green abilities. Those are going to turn her invisible, create force bubbles, and implode those force bubbles if they're on the board. We'll go over those abilities in more detail in just a moment. The rewards for beating Crash of the Titans is 14,999 taco points. Those go towards a 2,000 purple ISO reward for completing any other level on Deadpool's daily quest. You get the reward at 15k, and so you really only need one more event to hit that mark. Also included in the rewards is a legendary recruit token, as you can see flashing on the bottom of the screen below. And let's find out who the required character is. Please be somebody good. Quake. So I don't have Quake maxed. I have her at 150. She's a 2-3-4 build. Also green, yellow, and blue. So this is a battle for similar colors. This is going to be a tough match. Let's take a look at what we got here. So health-wise, 7854. I'm just going to go ahead and go to 160, just because I actually just went through my roster and increased most of my 4 stars to 150 if they weren't already. The ones that I liked, I increased up to 160 or 170 depending. That's about all I can muster out for her, so that does take her over 8,000 at least to 8364. Abilities, Earthquake, it's 11 green AP cost. Kind of high for green, not as high as Invisible Woman's, so that's a good thing. Basically causes 929 damage to the enemy team, basically just to Invisible Woman, as Crash of the Titans is a 1v1 battle, and shuffles the game board. This does open up opportunities for random matches, generating extra AP, getting rid of those pesky invisibility and protect tiles that she's going to put on the board. We'll get to look at that later. If this ability was leveled up to 5, it does a significant amount more damage at 3507 for 11 AP. I feel that's much more worth the usage versus the 929, as you can see here. Yellow ability is passive, so I don't necessarily need to collect yellow AP to use it, but basically reduces damage from enemy powers that affect the whole team by 1159 to a minimum of 1. Invisible Woman does not have any abilities that cause AoE damage or team damage, so this ability basically is useless to me except for the extra damage matching yellow tiles and keeping them away from Invisible Woman, which her yellow ability is the one that causes her to go invisible. So this is a huge benefit to me to get yellows, even though that's a passive ability with no playable effect. Resonance Frequency, it's a 7 blue AP cost, and this is probably the best ability that I have for Quake. It's definitely the cheapest, obviously minus passive, but I can select a tile and destroy up to 6 random tiles of that color. Does not generate AP for tiles destroyed, but if I pick a yellow tile, for example, it will shatter the invisibility tiles, leaving Invisible Woman more vulnerable to attack. A little bit about Quake. If you haven't seen Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., a television series, highly recommend it. Great show, and it opens up a little bit more of the Marvel universe. Quake is affiliated with Team Heroes, the Inhumans, and Team Iron Man for those abilities that are specific to those affiliations. We'll back the trolley up here, and we're going to go ahead and check Invisible Woman. She is level 270 with 13,000 health. Quite a bit more than myself, but not quite double, so I'm at 8,000 and change, and she's at 13, so she got about 5k extra health on me. Yellow is a 7 AP cost to grant invisibility. Creates a yellow invisibility tile targeting Invisible Woman and 1 strength 90 yellow protect tile, then turns a random ally invisible for 2 turns. So, there are no other teammates, but if there were, it would turn both Invisible Woman and a random ally both invisible. The ally would be invisible for 2 turns only. However, Invisible Woman would be invisible as long as that invisibility tile is on the board, and I think that's the most times I've said the word invisible in a single sentence probably in my entire life. Blue is Force Bubbles. It's an 8 AP cost, so 1 more than my blue ability. Invisible Woman traps her opponents in transparent bubbles of pure force, making them easy targets. Locks 4 random enemy strike, protect, attack, or countdown tiles in force bubbles and creates 3 strength 180 blue strike tiles. So this is going to only target basically enemy special tiles. Quake does not create any enemies or any special tiles, so that is going to be a null and void component of this ability for her. However, creating 3 strength 180 blue strike tiles is going to increase that damage output per turn by 180 times 3, 540 damage extra per turn, which is a significant amount and will definitely hurt me, being that I have less health than her, very quickly and can end that fight in any given scenario. Force Field Crush is a 10 AP cost, so actually 1 less than mine. Quake's, which is 11. Force Field Crush constricts her force bubbles around anyone unlucky enough to be trapped inside. If there are less than 4 force bubbles on the board, create 3 and deals 37 damage. Otherwise, convert all tiles in force bubbles to basic, removing the force bubbles and dealing 721 damage for each. Now, this is where the blue ability targets those special tiles. Because Quake does not generate special tiles, this green ability, if she gets to use it, is going to deal 37 damage because there's nothing to target force bubbles with, and that's going to suck. So, we definitely need to avoid letting Invisible Woman get green tiles at all costs. This one can be basically, by the time she collects enough to use it, if it was pure greens every match, she could kill me in 2 hits with this by the time she gets it. If she got 20 AP in green, the game would be over, basically. So we're going to avoid green, or avoid letting her get green, avoid letting her get yellow, and blue is kind of a meh ability as far as I'm concerned, but blue definitely is my mainstay, so we're going to try to avoid letting her get any of those 3 and hope for the best. Now, I am going to go with some boosts just because it's getting late and I don't want to sit here doing this video all night, and I need to get it posted so that you guys can have some help getting yours done as well. Let's see, I'm going to take that for the green, and we're going to take this one for the blue. Let me double check one time. Yep, we'll do that. Normally I do a power boost match, but I feel like these abilities can help do the job without any power boost, hoping that we can keep Invisible Woman from using her abilities as well. So Do I want to or do I not want to? We'll try this first. See how it goes. Had some luck last week. Got it done first run, or I guess 5 days ago. Crashed the Titans. Let's see if we can duplicate that. I see a yellow match, a team up match, and another team up match. So we're gonna go with this yellow here. She's gonna take blue. Called it. I'm gonna take yellow. Okay, we got pink, black, pink, red, team up. Let's go with team up. I'll take those greens. Match 4. A little bit of cascade action. Red does nothing for her, does nothing for me. I'm not missing it. I'm not upset about it. I will take this match 5, even though it's black. Gives me a free turn. I'm gonna go with. It says I should do pink. I don't know if that's correct. Let's do black, followed by pink. Okay, so she's up to 6. Oh no, 3 yellow. So we're still doing good there. How much blue does she have? She's got 3 blue. Okay. I really want a green. I'm going to let her fall for the match 4 black on the top right there, because AI always picks the match 4. It did give her 2 blues, but it mostly gave her blacks, and that is okay for the time being. Green is what I got to keep away from her, so let's take these reds. I'm going to make sure she doesn't get green. Take it for myself. Okay. She's only 1 yellow away from turning herself invisible and creating some projectiles. Okay, that's the first set of green she's got, so we're looking good there. Gonna play it's is that gonna, that's gonna give her greens. Where's she at on green? 3. Okay, so I'd rather her take green than, oh wait, no, okay, that set that up for me. That's good. So she does have 9 blue. I think 1 more to use her ability. Oh, no, she's at 8 already. So it's going to create some strength 180 blue strike tiles. But she needs 10 for green, and she's only at 3. She needs 1 more yellow. I think we're safe there. So what I'm going to do is hold on to my blue ability and hold on to that green just for a moment. She's going to take that and get rid of her own tile, so that's fine with me. Let's see, so we already got 1 tile down there. Do I want to get rid of the... I'm going to save just in case she gets yellow. So we'll do purple up here. Okay, so we knew this was coming, but I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this, and it's going to destroy, actually, get myself out of the way here, 6 random tiles of that color. So it doesn't generate AP, but there's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other colors of yellow. Hoping that it gets that shield tile. Definitely is going to get the... Okay, good. So it got both those, and I can't get rid of those blues at the moment, so I'm going to use this to shuffle it up. And it did give me those blues close together, so we're going to take those. And match 5. And we're going to do this. And that's okay so far, I think. Yep. So she's going to do blue again. Doesn't have enough for green or yellow, so that's okay. I'm going to take, which green do I want? I'm going to do this green because then I'll also get the team up cascade. Force bubbles, creating blue strike tiles. She's at 8 green. I can't match those green tile or the blue strike tiles, so I'm going to shuffle the board. And it gave it to me all 3 right next to each other. How perfect is that? She suckered into the match 4, and let's see. Waiting to use that. If she gets 2 more greens, I'm toast. Tostada, done for, no bueno. Blue doesn't deal damage, it destroys tiles on the board. So I'm going to take these. Whew, close. Going to take this and that. Blue is okay. I'm going to take a match 5 purple. I'm going to take the greens. She'll get blues. Blues are fine, just no greens. I'm going to take these greens. She's going to do force bubbles. That's fine. Maybe. Let's see. Let's try this first. Okay, get a match 5. Get rid of those. Whew. Okay. Getting close. There's only 1 blue tile there. Does 180 damage extra, but I'm very low on health, so is she. What can I destroy to get the most bang for my buck here? I feel like there's an answer to this. Give me a second. I need... so I want to prevent her from getting greens. If I know what I got. We're going to go black tile here. The match 4 is going to destroy that blue tile. Boom shakalaka. Okay. I'm going to go for the yellow, and then she's going to take the match 4 black. Okay. Still in the running for it. Let's see. Get the blues. How many blues she got? She's got 6. She can't quite use that ability yet. Whew, the heat is on. Let's go. Let's take red here. Get some extra low level. Alright, I'm match 5. I'll take that. How am I looking on abilities? I need 4 green and I need 2 blue. Don't have access to either at the moment. I want to take extra damage for this green. I see the match green here with the critical. Let's do this. And oh, so close. So close. I'm pretty sure she'll kill me with... No, because that's pink, so it'll do extra damage, but not enough. Where is she? She just needs one more green. That will give her the green, but she'll have not enough time to use it. Decisions. Green is not going to be viable. So I'm going to do this. She's going to do that. Okay, that worked out as planned. Now, I'm going to find a way. I can take these blues. She's going to use that ability. It'll kill me if she does. So I have to finish her here. So how do I do that? I'm going to destroy purple. I think purple is the solution here to I'm thinking. Yep. Purple or red. If I get lucky with the red, I can match green. That still won't do it. I need a solution. What's the solution? Let's go purple and see what happens. Boom. That worked out nicely with 2 match 5 bonuses and for the win. So with 590 health left, I get my taco points, I get my legendary recruit token, I get the VIP bonus where I don't have to sit through an ad, I get my resupplied team points from my alliance for playing today, and a heroic token. So we are just making out like bandits. So we're going to... well, yeah, we won't do those. Sure, why not? We got the tokens. One's a 2-star. One's a 2-star. Alright. Heroics. Just in case. Let's see what we get. Lots of Human Torch. 3 in a row. Nope, 1 Hawkeye. Okay, so now that we got all the bad rolls out of the way, legendary 4-star X23. Don't be green. Alright, yes. Alright, so red is an ability that I did not have maxed out. I am happy to take it. The latest Legends, of course, still includes Black Bolt, Black Widow, and Doctor Strange, all 5 stars with a 5% drop rate chance per draw. The Classic Legends is 1.9% for the rest of the 5 stars, up to 2.2 into the 4 stars, and 4 stars are available in either pack, obviously. So we're going to take another 4-star Deadpool X-Enforcer, X-Force with the Enforcer ability, I should say. And we're going to take 20 of those command points and draw a 3rd hopeful 5-star, not quite. It is Thor, which I just got to the setup that I like on my last video, so I'm not going to be using that, unfortunately. But we can go to the roster, and we can add, hopefully, X23. She should be right around here somewhere in the 160 ballpark. There she is. So, Savage Healing is a passive ability, which I love. And if you make a purple, red, or green match with X23, it's going to heal her for 518 health at level 3 when she is, level 160, I believe. She should have moved up. Yep. So at level 160, I have her to a 5-3-4 build. I would probably be happy with Savage Healing if it was still a 3 and I got a purple for tracking prey and had her a 5-3-5 build. This one at level 5 increases the trap damage significantly, so I think that's definitely worth... Go away. The added value there over a passive healing. At max level, this heals 1210 per match for any of those matches, green, purple, or red, but it's only if X23 matches it. So if there's a character with a higher level green, red, or purple ability, then they will make the match, and X23 does not get the benefit for it. It has to have the little X on the tile for it to count. Hence the preference to a level 5 purple and keeping red at 3. Let's see, what else did I get? Deadpool, Thor, some 2 stars, meh. I do have other 3-star and I think one other 4-star in my roster, but those will be for another video for another time when I do my next roster update. Lots of big enchilada and recruited heroes waiting to be added. So stay tuned for that in about a week when I get to the end of the time limit on my roster for those rewards. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, help me reach other questers just like yourself. You can follow me on Twitter as @Mr. MPQ. I'll put the link in the description below. And until next time, keep on questing.